Hello my friends and welcome to Steam Progress. We got again a gift from John's and I really appreciate it. It does really help even more on this account. So guys, this is episode 18. We are going to do something that we planned for quite a while. It's just a test. It will not be like that, but the plan is to reset the base and make a sniper base, a flamer base, sorry. Only a flamer base, like only flamers, work on the veterans as well, try to bring the veterans in, and I don't know, it's just a test, never tried it before, so that's one of the reasons that I'm going to do it. So we are going to have an empty base. So what I'm going to do is place tank traps, place sandbags in sneaky positions. This, as I said, I never did it before, so I have no clue what I'm going to do. It's just a test. I could have done it with myself and then show you, and you know, but I want you to understand the way that this game works, if you don't know already. So I want to go step by step through everything and show you how I normally build my bases. So that being said, my bases are built by testing. So I have an idea in my head, a small idea. I'm going to try to block some paths and put some tank traps down, and then I'm not sure, for example, I'm not sure if my units are going to go there, or my veterans, or how is the way that they react on this base. So that needs testing and everything. So let's have some fun here. Let's see how we can really change this base completely. My plan is, because I didn't wait until I was level 38 to get more tank traps, it will be quite challenging, so let me try to fix exactly there. That's perfect, and I think that will work. Not sure about that. We see how it goes. We are going to buy new things. We are going to make it as, if you want, as complex as possible, but it's a small account. I don't have good walls, so that will be a problem. I don't really have everything that you normally would need for a flamer, proper flamer base. I've been seeing some of them. I know, kind of know how they work. Again, not sure, not completely sure. So don't blame me if this will be a massive fail. I'm trying my best here. We see how it goes. Next episode I'm going to show you the defend history. I assume no one is going to attack me if they are going to see only flamers, and I'm telling you, it happened before when I just added the flamer to the base. People intend to avoid, I would, for example, but we see with the alliances and everything, so maybe might be a massive mistake, this one. It's probably, to be honest with you, but I do have loads of fun to share this stuff with you, and I hope you are enjoying it as well. You asked for this, guys, you asked for this Steam Progress, and I was not sure at the beginning, but I started enjoying it more and more, and we could see some. We did, to be honest with you, we did build already a brilliant base, in my opinion. Some of you might argue with me, that's fair enough, but the first base was really good. The defend history is showing it, and it was challenging with a little bit of more, I don't know, more munition invest in the base. It could have been a great base. Leave it small, low base power and everything, and that would probably be quite great. So this is the perfect spot to place flamers. You know that from the other base it did work perfectly. I'm going to get that out. Goodbye. And you do know that, guys, you do know this is one of the best spots for the flamer. The two rocks there, they are brilliant. So what I'm going to do is try to block on the other side, so I want 2 flamers. I tried it on the other account, didn't really work because I had other units, other veterans, other small bits that stopped me from doing that. Now I can do it and I am really happy doing that. So I'm not sure about the structures. Again, we can use some structures just to build up a little bit the base power, so more advanced players are going to attack us, because you do need to know where your base is at in some moments of the games. So I'm going to get rid of that tree. It happens. You have to sometimes. It's not a smart idea, you have to work around them, but I want my flamer base to work quite good. So what I'm going to do is stick that wall in there, and my flamer can shoot both ways, I assume and I hope. It will be quite challenging, to be honest with you, to get flamers veterans. 8 of them or 7, how many I can use at the moment. I hope I can do it. We see how it goes. Then I'm going to put another wall there, and kind of I think I'm going to add another sandbag there, so it will be a freeway shooting, if you want, for my flamers. I'm not sure if that will work well. I assume the other units can actually shoot my my flamers there. That will be the first question to be answered when we test it first time. So this episode will be quite long, I assume, and it will be just the unfinished base at the end of it. Next one, we'll see some defense histories. We see what other people did, and we are going to learn from it. So I hope you're alright with that, guys. It does take long to build your base. That's one of the reasons that I didn't really build the bases on my other accounts. So I'm going to try to block it there, kind of block it, just leave a little bit of a space. I'm going to get rid of that as well and get another sandbag. It is really bad because I would prefer to have tank traps. Doesn't happen. So basically I want to do it somehow, even if the opponent is using focus fires or whatever else. So there I'm going to need only flamers if I want to have a good flamer base. Ideally have rank 3 veterans. It would be quite hard at this level. So yeah, we have the tents. You see, it's just me trying. It's not, I should have had an idea. Anyway, let's see what else we can buy. The tank traps at level 38 would be quite annoying to wait until then. Walls, we can still buy 2 walls. That's good, that's really good. This would be helpful for our base. As I said, this is the first try, first base. It won't work. If if I have any knowledge about this game, it won't work this time, because that's how it is. It's not working straight away. So I'm trying to fit that that wall there. Probably my units are not going to go on the first 2 tank traps. If that's the case, I won't be really upset about that, because I can work around and put the flamers somewhere back at, not beside the HQ, just in front of it somehow, and make another choke point there with only flamers. So I'm going to try to put another lot of flamers there. So it's like a flamer road, if you know what I mean. Wherever you are going to go, I need some flamers there, so they will shoot. It would be quite challenging to be against flamers, because they can shoot back. That's why I do need as many tricky situations as I can get, because I'm trying to block there in case someone is using one focus fire. They can go straight and that's something that you don't really need. So that's blocked. Yeah, I assume I'm not going to be able to spawn the units where that tank trap is. So I'm going to try to... Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it as it is now, the first try, and then we see how it goes. It will be quite challenging, to be honest with you. Let's see, what else can we get from here? That can go there. You see, I have to upgrade the walls. I am, you know, I'll tell you my plans, guys. It's not okay, but I'm going to tell you my plans. My plan is to get some, quite a lot of munition, and have a massive upgrade, move to the next level. And my question was, how can I do that with the base that I have at the moment? Which it was almost impossible, because that's a small base, you can't go to the next level. So by making a long flamer base can be one of the ways. After that, I'm going to go to the walled way of making your base, and that means adding snipers. So that's what I plan to have. That will be the next step. So I want a base that will be sniper, loads of snipers, and it would defend a lot, not against players, because you have to make a choice. It's quite hard to have both of them. I want to break the record on CPU defend. So that will be next step. We see how it goes, no one knows yet. So I'm going to add that sneaky sniper tower just there, because I want the units to try to aim for the sniper tower, not for my flamer. That will be really easy to access. It's not really a sneaky sniper tower, it's more of a bait, if you want. So I want now to try to add this this bunker there. It will be quite challenging. I don't know if it's possible. So I would really like to have it kind of there, and the flamer beside it. That will be tricky. So let's move the tank trap. Actually, let's see if we can. No, not that. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit confused. Right. So I'm going to put the bunker there, and somehow move the wall anyway. It's not useful anymore. Not now. We might have to put the wall somehow. I wanted to stick the bunker in the corner. It's not working because of the big stone. So I'm going to take the tank trap and put it just beside. So the units are going to try to get the bunker, and when they get close enough, my flamer is going to shoot. That's my plan. It doesn't really work all the time. Yeah, true. Let's see where I can stick another sniper tower. It's just, as I said, it's just because I want my base power to go a little bit up, so more people are going to attack me. I assume that's how it works. It doesn't really, but I hope that more people will take on my base. So it's time to put the tents, I assume. We kind of have a base now. I don't like it. It was a little bit better in my head, always. And as I said, I'm going to upgrade it as we go. I am getting the reports from the defense, and I'm going to see how that worked, and how probably we are going to level up a little bit more, and that will be helpful. I want to add some AAs everywhere where I can, so I can protect my my flamers as good as possible. I don't have many, and this is one of the worst things about having a base, a flamer base if you want, because it's not good. I have to move them a little bit around, because you don't have enough AAs to really protect your units. If you have only one, to be honest with you, it's not really helpful, because I don't know, two missiles and the flamer is gone, and then most of the opponents will have quite a lot of specials attacking me, and that includes decoys, focus fire, and you have to bear in mind all of them. It's quite hard, in my opinion. It's quite hard. What I wanted to do is try to put the volunteer on the flamers. That will be the best. Obviously we don't have enough valor. We are getting there. It's quite it's not a slow process. I could have done it quicker than that, if you want me to be honest with you, but I have the other accounts. It's all the work that is involved, so it's good. It does give me loads of ideas. You can see, let's see if we can somehow, you know, I have good perks on it. I don't have anything else at the moment. I'm going to save all my valor for the flamers. That's the case. Let's move out like that. Let's give it a test. Let's see where the units are placed. That's the main test now. I know it'll be really easy for me to win against my own base at the moment. As I said, you have to see where and what went wrong. So let's try it. As I said, I assume the flamers are not going to be on the first two places. Let's see. Exactly. So that's probably going to be changed. I'm going to try to move around the walls. Maybe they will go there, or the AA or something like that. If not, I'm going to move all the tank traps, well, the two of them, on the back and make a different choke point. I'm really happy with the two of them there and one there. Again, really happy with the three veterans there. Another two there. That's really interesting. Probably would have been, well, it would be, I have to move the wall there. See, that's why you have to test your base. Let's surrender quickly. I'm really happy where the veterans are going. When I'll manage to get rank 3 flamers, that will be really interesting and fun to attack and to watch, because most of the people are going to use all their specials at the beginning. That's why I wanted 4 tank traps somehow there, and forcing everyone to see. You can see that wall has to be moved. You can see there I wanted another 2 flamers there, because then you'll have 2. This is the first choke point. You have the second one and the third one. By the third one, probably all the players are going to lose all their specials, and that gives me a chance. That's just a way of thinking, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to risk it, to be honest with you, even if someone is managing to get rid of the walls there with one focus fire, which is quite easy. Even with 10 grunts you can do it. I still trust my flamers, because that's the best thing about flamers. It will still be a choke point. I'm going to try. Let's see. I have one wall there. I'm trying to block it as good as I can there, to make it as hard as possible. Obviously it's not. I have to be honest with myself. It's not, because the walls are not even upgraded, and even if they would be, it's still really easy to get through the walls with one focus fire. When they are there, they are straight in. So let's move out again. Let's test it again. Let's see if we manage to stop, or even not even that, if we manage to bring the units to the first tank traps. If not, that has to be changed. I don't mind, but in my idea was to have 3 choke points. Doesn't matter how many flamers are there, but just force the opponents to use their specials straight away. So I assume the units can still go there. We don't have the unit. This is quite annoying and I don't like it. The sniper tower is well placed there. I don't want to make it sneaky, I want to make it accessible. Really happy with the rest of it, to be honest with you. We have flamers everywhere. I might have to add one wall in front of the veterans there when they will be flamers, because they will shoot around it, and that will be I know they will destroy the wall even more on my walls because they're not upgraded at all, but it's just enough. It's just enough for me to for the flamers to trigger their flames, and that will be it. If the opponent doesn't have iron lungs or it's not against flamers, that will be a damn good choke point. So let's see. Let's stash everything. I don't need it. I will change it. I don't know how to do it. I know how to do it, but I have to redesign the whole thing. So I'm going to move my AA somewhere where it can be used. So I will be happy with one AA there, to be honest with you. That will kind of protect my other flamers. Now let's see where we can move the... Right, now we have to block that way, and we have to move the tank traps. Obviously we didn't really put the barbed wire down yet. We see how it goes. Right, move. I'm going to try to move it there. You know, without the AA it might work. If I leave it open like that, it should work actually. Let's try this. Let's see if it works. If not, anyway, if I don't manage to finish this this base in this episode, I'm going to show you in the next one exactly what I did and how it went. I'm just trying to give you some ideas. If you're looking forward to have a flamer base, for example, I'm just trying to give you some ideas how you should well, it's just, I don't know, how you can start a flamer base. You have the basic ideas, you'll see if it works or not, and from there you have to work yourself. That's the best thing of that's why I really like this game, because you can basically copy one layout by looking at someone else, and that won't work well, because people are they learn how to win against each base you want. But when you make it yourself, it will be unique, it will be something that is not common, and it does bring a little bit of a satisfaction there if you want. Right, let's try like this. I'm not really sure if it's going to work. Again, if my flamers are not going to go there, I'm going to change it completely. I don't need that. I just want everyone to use their specials at the beginning. Most of the players are going to spawn grunts, and that will be quite annoying for them, because grunts against flamers, they don't they don't do well against flamers. But at least if they are going to use at least one special, it will be more chances for my other choke points. So we see how it goes. The main concern on this flamer base would be specials. It would be focus fire, decoy, missile, firebomb, whatever you name it. But because the units, if they manage to, well, if my flamers are managing to shoot, the units they are going to be dancing, you know, the nice dance, and that will give me a chance. So let's see if I put that little wall there. Never tried it before to work around those ruins there. You see, it's new for me as well. Nice. I'm going to put the barbed wire there. It's not necessary. The barbed wire will be gone when the flamers are shooting, but just to kind of bring them together a little bit, so the flamers can catch all of them. That will be worth it to have it there. Let's try to move it somewhere else. I'm going to move it exactly there where the bunker will start shooting. maybe it will work fine. We have quite another few, so I'm going to put one there. Again, this will be changed. This after testing it, I bet it will be changed. Right, that's a great position there. If we manage somehow to, we did. I saw yellow for a second. Oh yeah, just there. It's fine there. Again, the flamers will get rid of it. Let's see what else. We have the mortars as well. They should be somewhere nice. I reckon one there would be helpful. I'm not sure if my units are going to go to that sandbag again after I put that. Anyway, we have another one. Should use it. Annoying. I still need some more base power, so I'm going to try to fit it somewhere. It doesn't work there. It would have been great, wouldn't it? The two of them just doing a great job. Well, it doesn't work, so I'm going to bring it back. Just leave it there. It won't really do much of a difference, but fair enough. Let's try to place the barrels as well. So we kind of, it's not like we are going to finish the base here, but we try to get an idea where the barrels can go nicely without affecting my units. And what I'm going to try is get the flamer card as well for HQ. That will be helpful, and we'll have a full flamer base. I never seen it before, a full flamer base. I saw flamer bases with really good veterans, with really good but with snipers, with bombardiers, with, so I basically want to make the first one. Probably there are bases, there are millions of bases. I want to have my first flamer base, only flamers, so it will be complicated to get the flamers veterans. We are going to do it. We see how it goes. Let's test it again. This could be the best thing if it's working straight away. Come on, you can do this. I know you can do this base. I know you can. Come on, come on. Oh, I have to spawn some so I can see. Right, I like the barrels. They are quite easy to get rid of with one missile. I'll probably spread them a little bit more. Doesn't matter. That's just the start of it. I still don't have the flamers on the two choke points there, which is quite annoying. So probably I will have to get rid of the tank traps there and move them somewhere inside. This could be a blessing in disguise if you want, because I'm going to add them somewhere where the AAs are, so we'll have less choke points but stronger. So that could be interesting. Again, I don't want to see anything else until I fix the first part. That's how it works. Lucky days. Lucky days. Well, I don't know if you will enjoy this episode, but I hope at least you are going to learn some things and learn with me. It's not like, so let's see what we can do here. Where can we move our tank traps? So instead of having a choke point in the front of the base, at the beginning of the base, we are going to have on the last bit of the base another choke point. Again, could work perfectly, could, I don't know, probably people are going to use their specials. If not, fair enough. I made mistakes in my guns up career, quite loads, and it won't be the first one. So basically what I'm trying to do there is move the tank trap back in there, so in case the units are coming, the flamer will shoot straight. If they don't see the flamer, they'll try to get the AA and the mortar, and then the flamer will shoot. So that could be interesting. a more detailed, if you want, test will be in the next episode, and we see how it goes. I am really curious about the defense history. That will show everything for me. That will tell me everywhere where I have to work. That's how I did with the last one. The last one was quite simple but really effective, to be honest with you. It did work. I did had loads of victories, even on the alliances. I've been losing as well, but not much. Well, the leaderboard shows something different, which it's one of my questions that I have at the moment. Why? Because I showed you in one of the episodes, we had loads of victories, way more than losses. Like at every 6-7 victories, one lost, and on the defense history it was quite the same, losses and victories. So maybe the game doesn't show the ones that you lose if you have, I don't know, three of them victories. It will show you what you got from the victories, which is quite fair enough. You want to see what you got from the victories and everything while you were away, and you know, it does make sense. So the barrels are exploding because the sniper tower is shooting, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not. Anyway, we see how it goes. I want to see the first part of the base. I'm going to try to get rid of the... It's quite easy, you can see. Sniper tower. That's not a sneaky sniper tower. That was just bait at the beginning. I'm going to probably change that. Because I don't want to give free munition to opponents. Because that will be kind of free munition. Or even though I'm going to change it with one that is not upgraded. So you can see the flamer does shoot. The bunker, it is shooting exactly how I expected, so we are in a good place. Once you and the other sniper, the small one, so I'm probably going to replace them, change their positions. I'm going to put the one that is upgraded. I'm really happy with the flamer there. Well, now I think we should test it somehow to... Right, we can add more structures. So you can see they are kind of protected with just one bomb. That I have only one here. So they are not. It's quite easy. They are, and again on the back here they are not. So we will need more. Yeah, that's the problem. We need more AAs. So probably we can get more after we do level up. So I'm going to use the decoy there. You can see it's quite easy when you start getting loads of decoys, which is the case at the moment. So the snipers are shooting from there as well. That's not bad, but it is a great place for the bunker. But my flamers are not shooting. That's the problem. So what I'm going to do is to change the places around. I'll put the bunker there, and then and now the flamer starts shooting. You see just a little bit of or I'll try to move the bunker a little bit forward. Anyway, you can see after a while flamers are going to come out. That will be a really great situation, because no one would like to have flamers on the way there. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Loads of flamers. Obviously I'm going to have more flamers when I have them veterans, and they will be really strong. And if anyone, well, most of the players are going to manage to get rid of the first flamers. They will encounter the other ones pretty soon. So let's put another decoy there. We see how it goes. They will probably die, which happened. You can see my flamer is coming in the same position, even if the flamer doesn't have the tank trap anymore, which is quite interesting. If you time it right, well, if you are lucky to time it right, you can have a flamer kind of all the time there. I like the snipers that are shooting as well through that gap. They are not really effective, so anyway I'm going to change them with flamers. Again, the flamer came out, and this is not the card from the HQ. Another flamer is coming. If I would have again the flamer command card, more of them are going to come, which is pretty nice, to be honest with you. I think it will work perfectly with that. We see how it goes. Look how nice the flamer is hiding in that corner and constantly shooting. I've been using already 3 decoys, not perfectly obviously, because it's just a test. Then my next question is if my units, if I would have flamers where the sniper and the riot is, if they are going to shoot. You see, it would have been great now to have some flamers in front of the AA while the other units were trying to get the AA, you know. Yeah, the flamer there, the veteran, is not in a great place. It is protected, but the other units can easily die. You could see one of them died, so there should be a tank trap or somehow a wall in front of it. So you see, there are small bits that have to be changed in time. We would probably had a 2 hours video to make this perfect, so I'm not going to do it in this episode everything. I'm going to do some other things now, so I'm going to show you in the next episode exactly what I did and how I did it, and it will be way quicker because I'm going to test it without showing and things like that. So we are going to do 2-in-1 kind of. So I'm going to try to block as much as I can that way. I am really happy with this part of the base. I'm not really happy with the bunker there, so let's try to change it somehow. There's no way to place a bunker. Ah, stash, go away. So I'm going to bring the flamers in the corner, exactly there. The bunker then in front of them. I know the units will come on, you can do this. Yes, that's a great place. So even I'm going to move the tank trap a little bit further, not blocking the units' path so they can go there. And even when the units manage to destroy the bunker, then my flamers are going to shoot. If I have 2 of them there, the first one is shooting for sure. We are in a great place now. We have another wall. We can actually use it just there. As I said, they can reach my my units, and that's not good. Again, I don't know if it's a great idea. We see how it goes when we are going to have flamers veterans. I kind of like the last bit of the base with the 2 tank traps there. So guys, that's everything for this episode. I'm going to show you everything in the next one, plus the defense history. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, and if you want to see more base building step-by-step process, no one did it probably, and that's why I'm trying to do it. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you can, please share it with your friends. It does help, and I do really appreciate it if you can do that. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Turn notification on, you will know when I upload next. I hope you are having a great day, and as always, thanks for watching, and so long, my friends.